Hi, I'm John Deviser with Rize Homesource, and I'm here to talk to you today about how to find the best tenants in your Salt Lake City property. It really comes down to two things: marketing and screening. And when we're talking about marketing, the first step is to make sure the property is prepared. Is all the paint touched up? Is it cleaned well? And the details really matter here. Things like, are all light bulbs in light fixtures so it can be well lit when people view it? Maybe an air freshener in place, and the landscaping is well kept for and looking really good. All these little details matter. And then you want to also make sure there's good signage, of course, outside. Professional photos are key here, and really don't skimp on photography. A professional photographer knows how to highlight the good attributes of the property, make sure things are well lit, and then you really want to write a good description that highlights the good things about the property and the neighborhood. Are there good restaurants nearby? Are there desirable schools there? These are all things that you want to highlight in the property description. And then once you have all these pieces dialed in, it's getting it out there in the right venues. And here in Salt Lake City, KSL Rentler is like the biggest venue for classified property ads. They kind of have the market cornered. So your property manager should really be focused on getting things featured there. And then hopefully they have a good property management software that syndicates to all the national sites such as Zillow, Trulia, and things like that. So once you got everything dialed in from a marketing standpoint, then you start screening. And there's really 5 things that you need to look for in making sure you have a good tenant. The first is income, because if they can't pay the rent, then it all stops there. And you want to verify that. You want to talk to their employers, make sure their employment's in good standing and they're going to continue to work there. Then the second is landlord verification, prior landlord references, because you can learn a lot from talking to other landlords. How did they leave the house? Did they owe any money when they moved out? Did they pay on time? Things like that. Then of course you want to check credit, see how they're paying all their other bills and debt and things like that. And then an eviction screen, which is really a no-brainer. If they've been evicted before, probably not going to want to rent to them. And then a criminal background check. And you have to be careful there these days because there's some new federal regulation out that you can't simply just deny an applicant because they have a felony. So you need to ensure that you're denying the applicant and you have a good reason as to why that crime is congruent with making them a bad tenant. And a good property manager will of course guide you in this regard. And a good property manager will have really solid application criteria and a good process in place to make sure they're protecting your best interests. Give us a call if you guys want to talk about this anymore.